not clicked the recording button yet. All right, this is awkward. That just means we're gonna have to be missing a lot of the early parts there, though. But oh, who the hell just fell over here? That's cute. That's okay. Standard blue 4v op 4. Nothing too bad. Oh, and there's a fun hydrate. I do like how they're gonna put the BTR back here and try to patrol for any helicopter landings. That is, I think, the best use of that asset. And yeah, Zeno is right. When we all first met, the first freaking mission we did, we are the reason, Zeno and I, that he banned Titan AT launchers from being used, because we just literally went on a hill, loaded an off-road with like 30 AT rounds, and just shot everything that he sent at us. And then we left the hill and went to another one before his mortars landed, because I knew that's what he was going to do. But my favorite one was when we went up on a hill, we fired AT rounds, then we left the hill, and then another friendly squad was heading up there, and they just immediately got mortared because of what our actions did. And I was just like, oh, that's funny. And I didn't feel bad about it, because I originally asked those guys, hey, could I play with you? And they're like, no, we don't know you, fuck you. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I just watched them get mortared, and I'm like, yeah, have fun with that, kiddos. All right, I'm going to be honest on the blue on blue statement. I don't know what the hell was going on yesterday with OSCRA. I have never seen, since I've started doing PvP commentary around 2020, I've never seen that much blue on blue. Just constant. Not between like one or two groups here. There was literally, I counted it back, 7 different groups between Op 4 and Blue 4, blue on blued, or Reddit on Reddit, technically. That was astonishing. Honest to God, astonishing. Because, ooh, it's crazy. Yeah, no, the grass is nearly white because this is a very old map. This is from Arma 2, technically. And games like that were made back in what? When was Arma 2 made? Like 2006? 2004? Arma 2 was not made in 1836, Zeno, you useless fucking... Yeah, very old. Yeah, 2007, maybe. Like, it's one of those old ported maps. 1 second. Arma 4 launches in 2138. I would give Arma 4 till 2024 or 2025. Based on what's going on in the timeline, but that's okay. Maybe one day I'll be able to tell you more about that, but that also depends what I might have to sign in the future. But hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Until I have to sign something new, I can give you guys some speculation. Reforger is pretty much going to be what Arma 4 becomes, but they're going to, charge you again for it. But anyway, I'll wait till the intermission, we can discuss a bit more about that. But I remember, round has started, but a few weeks ago, actually this might have been a few months ago, Drewski was complaining, you guys know Operator Drewski, that he was trying to find people to play with on Arma Reforger, and the only thing he could find was a French roleplay server, and as soon as he connected, they, cussed him out in French and then kicked him. It was pretty damn funny. But I can also talk about looting during intermission. I don't mind. Alright, so we got Blue 4. As I predicted, they're going to run around the northern side of the map because the best way to do this damn AO is to attack from the north, take the high ground objective, and then use that to filter into the other areas here. And now, and I agree with you, it's not like there is a lot of content out there right now. And there goes the UH-60. Thankfully, it wasn't loaded with anyone. And the Igla did nothing. It hit, and the UH-60 is still up there. Okay. Maybe the Igla will fire again. But then again, the UH-60 is being a bit smart with how it flies. It's doing a suicide run. They're literally suicide running the UH-60. That's amazing. Well, they know it's pretty much useless on this map because of the AO size, the fact that it's a UH-60 and they have an eagle on the ground. So they're just circling this thing and trying their best to do whatever. So I get the use of it. I think they just tried to panically land it. And they... Okay. So they just bulldozed it back and killed themselves. So Fred woke back up. Circles is dead. Alright. I wasn't expecting a crash landing like that, but sure. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. I don't know what happened to it. Nizar, I'm doing okay. I hope you are doing okay too. I had a good day. Yeah, so you pretty much have Op4 waiting up here. You got a little bit of suppressive fire coming from this position as they fire a machine gun down at the infantry they spot down there. I think this is literally just a bait force, so Blue 4 can come around the flank right here. Now, what I am a little worried about here, based off where Blue 4 is dismounting, is it looks like they're going to potentially try to go for Sector 1 from this angle. And I want to show you guys something real quick. All right, Blue 4 have this nice little open area they got to cross before they touch Sector 1. You guys see a problem here, though? Here, let me show it to you in a little more detail. Do you see that kill zone that's going to be created? And this nice little Dishka right here. And this marksman and these dudes with their AKs. You know how bloody that's going to end up being? It's going to be pretty damn bloody. Sorry about that. My hydrate bottle decided to produce a lot of foam. And I had to possibly do some sort of potentially misinterpreted acts to make sure it didn't put foam all over my desk. Let's go with that. It's just a nice tanning spot. You're nice. Don't they have smoke? Yes, but smoke doesn't stop bullets. And this is a heavy machine gun, which is made to shoot into smoke and still hit people and kill them. So, you know, 12.7 hertz. I love how the BTR is literally just doing reconnaissance in these forested areas to come around. Looking at Blue 4 here, though, they're sticking to this side. We'll see if they decide to climb up and around. But if they try to do Sector 1, 2, and 3, I think they're going to lose too many people to attrition. I do appreciate Op4 putting a force over here to cover that defensive line. But in reality, I think they should have had forces on that Overwatch point just to cover that route, because that would have been the more advisable one. What the hell are you shooting up in the air for? Oh, Hunt IR. I don't think Blue 4 could have fired a Hunt IR round that far, though. I think that might have been an Op4 one. But I understand the reasoning behind it, but still, that's kind of funny. So now we just have to be patient to let Blue 4 carry out their movements here. This squad is going to be walking down. They're definitely a bait squad, but if they're going to be doing that, I really don't understand why Blue 4 would attack Sector 1 here. Just because Sector... Just look, read the damn elevation markers. It's 228 meters from sea level. That's 293, so this position is clearly going to have Overwatch on that position. Uh-oh. I just heard two things of AT fire. One clearly missed, the other one might have hit. Did they both miss? Now they're hitting with GLs. I don't think the BTR killed anyone, though. I don't see any bodies. I only see one dead skull from the pilot and co-pilot. Well, at least Op4 is going to know where Blue 4 is coming from now, so we'll see if they adjust that southern team accordingly. But a bit of a mess on both sides. I can't believe Blue 4 missed all that point-blank AT. It's weird. Alright, So you got the Dishkas. They're trying to fire at the guys way out there, though. And now another note about the Dishkas is they only have 5 boxes of 50 rounds. So if they burn most of their ammo on the infantry moving up, they won't have any ammo to actually shoot anything that's close enough to them where they can actually be effective. They were already shooting at the UH-60 as well. But here's, in case you people don't believe me. 550 rounds of 5 mags, so, 5 boxes essentially. So 250 rounds total if you do some quick multiplication. But that ammo goes through quick if you're just sitting around taking suppressive pot shots at people, which is exactly what I've seen that gun doing, and just did it again. That was 4 bullets. That's another 2. He's clearing the box. I don't know why, but he left a bullet in there. That's, I don't think you're supposed to do that, sir. Okay. I'd say he's at least burnt 2 to 3 boxes so far. But now we just have to wait for Blue 4 to get their forces in position. I don't think this round's going to go to time. 50 minutes is a good chunk of time for the operation to actually begin. I think this is going to get down to the 20-minute mark. Maybe the 10-minute mark if Blue 4 gets repelled and then other forces such as this Delta 2 force drag their feet and actually getting into the AO. Now we wait. How do they make that screen where they see all the weapons and gear for each team? Custom scripting. That's unique to the Friday Night Fights framework, which is why you see the FNF symbol when I click on that button. And I think it's only going to work on their server because they have stuff running server side to relay that info, or it's on the mission file. Now, again, later today, we will be covering DayZ in between the 2 rounds. I'm going to be trying a new server. And if you guys still want some DayZ afterwards, I'll go on to Bo's server. And I know some people like to fuck around with me there, too. So we'll see how all that goes. But again, we got a little bit of downtime because I'd imagine Blue Force slowed down because of the BTR coming around. But look at this. They're forming a big battle line here. So we might actually see this group go for Sector 3 and this group go down to Sector 1. And then both of these groups will then move to Sector 2, which does have a majority of the Op4 units in here. I think these groups, if they are able to quickly eliminate Op4 in these zones, they can get on these Overwatch positions and plink off what remains of Op4 right here as the majority of the force then fights these defensive lines. However, I am noticing a few Op4 players might play the holdout game, which is why you see him crouched up like that. But he's going to be vulnerable to any Blue 4 guys that go up on these towers and immediately try to plink him off. There are more Blue 4 than Op4. Blue 4 had a 10% numbers advantage starting, and I see the Hydrate. Which server? Also, Drewski has a DayZ server. Interesting. I'm trying to find a few different DayZ servers to cycle through, but I'm also trying to make sure I find the time to play DayZ. Alright, so you got a little bit of plinking off going back and forth here. You gotta remember, though, everyone have ×1 magnified optics, so only like red dots and holographics and stuff, with the exception of Op4 have some SVD snipers with some ACOGs on them because they're using the MPZ rail that allows for Western optics. Blue 4, I believe their marksman rifle is going to be a Mark 11, which is a 20-round magazine with a 7.62x5.1 NATO chamber, but also uses Western magnified optics. You're going to find 1 marksman in Alpha and 1 marksman in Charlie, if I recall correctly. We've got a Hunt IR round up as someone tries to do reconnaissance, but I'm actually impressed that these guys spotted Blue 4 coming in on this flank and already opened up, but I'll be curious to see. I think, yep, that is a marksman right there firing. There's the Mark 11. He's got an E-Clan on it, the SU-230. And it is the SU-230A because it has 7.62 and M240 designations on the range. So if he can line up some headshots, that's exactly what he needs to get for plinking off the dudes on these towers. But I'd imagine the Dishkas are starting to run out of ammo. There's another Dishka down here that's firing. Oh, Sunday, expect a late night Phasmophobia stream with some friends, and there will be some jump scare audio there as well for you guys to troll me. I am trying to provide a little more for you guys. Alright, so this is going to stop the initial forces coming in by Blue 4. But again, we're just going to start seeing a divide of forces for Blue 4 coming around, trying to use this force to get right up to Sector 3, but we're also going to see these forces over here go into Sector 1 and then cross to Sector 2. The ironic thing here is all of these overwatching elements that would be able to slaughter Blue 4 as they cross these open fields to get into Sector 1 are going to be preoccupied engaging these Blue 4 forces closer to not really be effective. Appreciate the massive Blue 4 battle line going here. And the nice thing about it is that the squads are close enough and in certain positions to support each other. Now you do see Blue 4 starting to get off of these Overwatch elements because I think they're all just going to push up at the same time. So this level of coordination, who made this plan? Puma or Daedalus? One of the two. I mean, this is going really, really well. And this has also burned a shit ton of the ammo utilized by the Dishkas. You see that one's no longer being used, and this one, that hasn't been touched yet, they've already emptied at least 2 or 3 boxes. You see it reloading another box right there into these forces because the far flanking force is the one that's just doing all this smoking. Now, looking at the skull counts here, I still do not see a single casualty on Blue 4 other than the pilot that crash landed. So they're just draining a lot of Op 4's heavy guns and doing a great job with all of this. The marksmen are just trying to pick people off at this point. All right, so one of the Dishkas did a good job here, though. They smoked the one of the M2 Humvees there and disabled its engine, thus rendering it out of action. I just heard an Igla launch, and you can see its smoke trail. They just tried to fire it down at some infantry, which is pretty damn cute. Now you got some smoke coming up here with a small detachment of Blue 4 coming up in this position. More to follow, though. I'm a little worried, though, with that small number. But then again, a bigger number would allow for Op 4 to start using GLs to take them out in droves. And just like that, you just saw a GL take someone out right there. I wouldn't say the assets for the defenders were unbalanced. They've just been heavily misused this round. 5 Dishkas is a lot. You just have to hold the ammo for it proper. Now you got 3 Blue 4 guys charging the hill. They're going to start throwing their own grenades. Ooh. Another Igla round goes. There's no way to aim that properly. So you got an Op 4 guy down here, Arakiru, trying to cover. More Blue 4 guys pushing up, but they're getting shot. Now, I'm a little concerned why we have a lot of Blue 4 guys out here. They're just pushing up in small groups here. This is exactly what Op 4 wants. So they can continue to defeat Blue 4 in detail here as they only send small groups up to put pressure on this position. Blue 4 don't have anyone on Overwatch to assist this push. They're just using a lot of their concealment smoke. And if Op 4 can get in positions to take advantage, which you see right here, if Blue 4 were on Overwatch, they'd be able to stop this. And you see some fire going out, and it's quickly stopped, actually, so I'm going to hold my ton there. But there's a lot of smoke down. And you're seeing Op 4 continuing to hold really well. They're just smoking the hell out of this, which is great, but now as they start to assault, I mean, this is just helping the defenders more than anything. And you're going to start seeing casualties mounting on the attackers. Most of Alpha 2 is already down. Someone just got GL'd over here. That was a great shot. And then the other half of the attack wave is still dragging their feet, and they're just being suppressed, so that's not putting any pressure on the remaining Op 4 guys. Now you got the BTR in a position to potentially plink off people coming around the flank. You got another wave of Blue 4 coming in. Arakiru at a good angle trying to pick people off. He gets one. Another Blue 4 guy here taken out. I really don't know why they smoked all this, because they're just making it worse for themselves. When they get their people up here, they need to see. I get it, you're stopping the enemy from seeing you, but, I mean, Op4 have just all of these nice defensive positions, and they're getting these pickoffs. And then you got Arakiru still in the back, picking more people off. Regular hydrate, I see it. This is just messy. And then this is allowing players that are really good at this CQC shit like Legal Action from Pepega just to basically get up here and massacre everyone. Oh, I agree. This is a very bad opening assault. It was completely miscoordinated. Great flanking ability by Flux there. He's on 5 kills. Legal, I'm not sure if he survived that. I don't see his body here, so he might have been killed off, but he was on 3. Arakiru was at least on 1. Got a knockout there, but that is a lot of Blue 4 already taken out because they just completely mishandled that assault. You can't send small teams in unsupported like that. Because if they pushed in with a full supporting element on the edge of the tree line to cover their forces going up, they could have stopped any flanking attacks like that. And it's going to cost them here, which is unfortunate. Ah, man. Tough start. Red 4 is going to hold the castle. I agree with that based off of how many Blue 4 are still up here. And then the rest of Blue 4, excuse me, they're going to eventually get their foot in the door here and then start trying to put pressure on Sector 2, and I think they're going to be repulsed. Pierce is part of Delta 2 down there. And again, Blue 4 is going to slowly make their way into Sector 1, but this round could actually go all the entire time with how slow it's been, because Blue 4 is really dragging their feet here, and that's a shame, because they had a really good assault strategy going. But now I think it's going to go down. Flux is going to hear that marksman. We'll check Pepega's kill count in a second. But they're the guys holding the damn castle. Oh, man. A bunch of... Yeah, so this is a classic Pepega counterattack after a botched assault like this. So now they're coming in and sweeping everything. All right. Flux on 5. Roster on 0. Stark was on 1. Kate Gear on 0. SL Dream on 2. Legal Action on 3. Bands on 0. And Vagrant on 0. King on 2. So that's 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13 kills between Pepega, and they're still at least 50% effective. Flux is one of the best players here. I don't talk about him a lot, but when you actually look at the statistics of FNF, he is among the top 5 in terms of total kills. Those GLs are landing awfully fucking close. Vagrant's ranging those in very well. So there's Sector 1 finally being captured because Blue 4 were able to start putting their guys in. That was either, I think it was Fred taking that one. Now we're seeing Charlie moving around. They're going to try a castle assault too. And you got Bravo 1 and Alpha 1 counterattacking. That was the defense line back here that's folded around. I don't think they're going to get their foot in the damn door on that castle. I think that's going to be it. So So you got Reapers engaging here. We have Swola down. Wheaton's come out of the castle, and he is trying to line up some shots. This is just a classic round of Blue 4 had a battle line set. They were doing well. And then when it came time to execute the scenario, they just fucking dropped the ball. And now the defense is taking advantage and counterattacking. And it's brutal. Blue 4 down to 2 guys right here. I would say decisively right now, Op 4 have that number advantage. Still down to 2. Down to 1. Swole on his 3rd kill. Just Hunavar with the 249. Great gun to have in this situation. I think he just ducked some shots, perhaps. But yeah, he is not at a good angle to actually line up some kills here. He can't see him. Oh, this is not looking good for him, and he just got headshotted by, I believe that's Swola. Yep, that's his 4th kill. So who went down right here? Arakiru. So there's some AT launch. I'm gonna be honest, look at the damn roster here, guys. Op 4 have a few deaths here and there, but Blue 4 have entire groups wiped at this point. Completely ineffective on that assault. And it lined up so well. I don't know why they pulled this force off and then had this force go around on the left flank. That force should have stayed up there, and this force should have moved in with them supporting. Or they should have pulled another group to take that position, had that force come down, and then this force come in and assist from here. And that would have stopped the counterattacking, which caused this force to die in the first place. Because I'm going to be honest, this type of AO actually doesn't really favor the defenders, because Blue 4 have to, you know, just take the best position first. But how they went along it was just a very bad plan. Korvac, I'm not, because my entire T-FAR is borked at the moment. I still got to figure out why. Because there's hidden files on my computer for T-FAR that I can't seem to fucking find. Yeah, so now you got these guys trying to push around. They're taking heavy casualties. They're only down to 4 dudes because everyone else has gone down. Hey, Dream.
How's it looking?
Blue 4 had a really good plan going in and then dropped the ball, defeated themselves on detail, and now Op 4 is just cleaning up, and that's going to make this a very long round.
That's what we were doing, me, King, and any other Pega Pirates guys who were running around. We just started, like...
Yeah, I watched your counterattack, yeah.
Yeah, they just broke, so it was so easy to run through the forest. And we lost a few people, but it was forcing numbers that just split them apart. That HLX guy, Hilux, he got a very, very nice shot on me, killed me. Oh, he's dead now, but, you know. Oh, he hasn't got a kill, so maybe he was friendly. I don't know. How many kills did I get, if you could check?
You got 2, if I remember correctly.
Not bad.
So, out of everywhere for Charlie to assault here, they're now doing an open field smoke push on the left side of Sector 1.
Opsy.
Why?
If this was Pierce, you know, you'd understand it, but it's not.
No, Pierce was in Delta. He tried to flank around on the southern side, and most of his dudes are down. I don't really get the tactic coordination here. Again, they had a really great battle line. I was praising them for that because they were in positions to support each other. And then when it came time to actually support each other, they just completely dropped the damn ball.
Of course you wouldn't understand their tactical prowess.
No, I clearly don't, and they're all dead, so I guess I don't need to.
Back from and eat us.
Is that Eric Kiru who walked back up? Yep, alright. What are you doing? Fucking, I'm watching Arcor doing the strafing left and right thing with the random suppression.
Yeah.
God, I would down a beer if I saw him actually make a kill with that method.
Did you see Arcor fire an Igla into a group of enemies?
It was way short, but he tried.
Yeah, he tried. I was like screaming at him. I was like, Arcor, don't go over those enemies. He just fired a whole ass fucking...
Speaking of.
Ugh, it's quite funny. Good first round then?
It was a good setup, but now it's just frustrating because this is going to play out to be very slow for the rest of the game as the remaining Blue 4 groups push in, and we're going to get really close to the time limit.
What happened to the helicopter? I'm quite interested in because
it got hit by an Igla, it circled around unfazed, and then it crash landed on the airport next to a friendly squad.
Yeah, Arcor hit that thing straight away.
Yep. I mean, this is a small map. I don't get why they gave you an Igla, because the Dishkas would have been able to tear it apart. That just completely nullified the use for the asset anyway, in my opinion, but...
I didn't know that they started off their attack high.
Yeah.
I know what you're going for, but when you've got when you're heading against an Igla, you know, it's...
Damn Humvee, man.
Yeah, I'm just kind of watching it survive.
It ducked 2 AT rounds. No, saying ducked implies that the driver actually intentionally dodged that. No, just two bad
missed.
AT rounds, yeah.
Did oh, yes, Flux. Oh, Flux on 5.
Yep.
Flux going brazy. Yeah, the last thing I said to Flux was Fluxy Wuxy, and then I was just destroyed.
Of course you were. Some explosive traps going off on the forested side. I don't think they were too effective. We got Whiplash. Whiplash is also on 5 kills for Bravo 2.
Yeah, Whiplash has been performing these last few weeks. I don't know
I've
what
seen that,
happened,
yep.
But he just turned to like God. Arma God.
Laurie, I'm going to be honest, it's one of those things where either you're really, really good at it or not. And it also depends on your computer.
It kind of seems at this point Blue 4 are throwing everything at the wall and seeing what's...
Yeah, which is a shame because they looked like they were doing this a really tactical way and then they just dropped the damn ball.
There's no more, you know, I mean, yeah, there's no just run, make kills with
That was awesome.
Cleared this building pretty much.
Popsy just ducked that fucking
Here
grenade.
comes Whiplash. Oh, he's got 6 Whiplash.
Nice.
Oh, Whiplash about to open the door straight.
Is that 7?
That's 7. Open the door. The guy was looking the other way. Hillary Clinton.
Ah. It's a shame that guy suicided. Anyway, we still have Popsy up here. He's on 2. He's been doing a good job pushing this forward position. Op4 at a numbers disadvantage here in this little fight. Regular Hydrate, you got it.
Who's got the small stacked team is the real question. So, it's Op4.
Of course it is. Anti-R round falling down. Did you get the kill? Nice. Yep, just as Whiplash came up. That's Cats first. We've got 3 more Blue 4 coming up here. I know, Knight. I hydrated. Don't you worry. Ooh, great pick-off there. Ay, ay, ay.
Whiplash is just taking performance-enhancing drugs. I think he downed another dude. Didn't kill him, but...
I did see, I thought I saw a marksman shot pick off one of the Blue 4 guys outside, but I think he woke back up. We have 4 men of Delta trying to come around. They're going to run into a brick wall. Flux is up to 7 kills. He's taking an M27.
Oh yeah, that gun, like I was using, I can't remember which one I was using. I think it was, I was using the AK-7.
Oh, hold up. Are you kidding me?
That A, oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
I saw that. Was he not looking at him and the Blue 4 just whiffed? I'm predicting that was a hard
He
Blue
totally
4 whiff.
whiffed that. Yeah, that's a shame.
Flux.
Yes, it's
on
first
fire.
person only. That's amazing. All right, we got 2 op 4 guys. That's Nemesis and Nass clearing the forested areas here. Whiplash on 8, by the way.
He's taking performance-enhancing drugs.
Flux and Whiplash both on 8, which means between the 2 of them, they've killed an entire Blue 4 squad.
Whiplash?
And this is like 2 teams of 6 to 8, and then, you know, the squad leader itself. Like, that's ridiculous.
Scandi Recon have
Oh.
recruited a wonder kid.
Yeah.
The best new Scandi Recon. Cool fight going on down here, and
Nam and Nafs just both took out 2 Blue 4 guys on the back line.
They
And a
might
very
have
nice
took out
coordinated takedown there.
Yuru and Mail are here.
I keep looking back and forth. I just see more and more Blue 4 disappear. This is just a fucking massacre at this point. Did Nafs just get blown up by Nem's grenades?
Yeah, I think.
Brilliant.
Oh, no, there's no way. No, I don't think Nemesis threw that way. I think it could have been Yuru and Mail's grenade that they just chucked down there.
Why do they call it an oven when you in the what? When you put in the cold food out.
I swapped to the IAR.
Dante, you're giving me a stroke, buddy. You're giving me a stroke. Please.
Oh,
How you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping by. There's another one. Ah. All right, we've got... Oh, now it's only 3 players on the southern side. The 4th one got killed. There's 2 in the middle, and then there's a group of 3 on the north, and 1 guy that's platoon 2 I see trying to move into the objective on his own.
You're correct on one thing. It's going to take a while.
I told you this, I guess not you, I told my chat, this is going to play out in 1 of 2 ways. Either Blue 4 is going to do this properly, or they're going to completely falter it and then turn into a bunch of segmented groups and then just draw out time.
Puma is a platoon commander. I've never seen platoon commander.
He's done it a few times.
Well, for a new, what is, I imagine, must be a relatively new guy.
He did great, and then
well at
just
the
his
start.
squad's kind of dropped the ball in the coordination.
Oh,
Now it's only down to Yuru
here.
here.
Oh, and that's why you always reload before you make a push.
Did.
Swallow ran out, and Olivier.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, Olivier got him a bit, but then ran out of ammo. And
Yeah,
now
he's being shot from the rear, though.
Oh, is this Flux's 9th kill? No, it's going to go to someone else. Yep.
It's going to go to our core, yeah.
There we are. Oh, almost a friendly fire incident there.
Yuru hiding out in the Humvee.
Oh, what happened to his friend?
He died.
Oh,
I don't know who got him, though.
It was Mayo. He went down there.
And I got,
Nafs.
yep, you got
I think
more Op 4 now looking around this barracks building.
What
There
do
are
you do?
only 3, 4, there's 6 Blue 4 remaining.
3 of
No,
them
7.
are outside the zone, which is annoying. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to relocate and remove. But,
Yep.
like, you must know at this point, majority has been lost, so why go for this? Or maybe they're just fleeing.
Did someone notice there's a dude in there? Yes, they did. He's trying to drive away. He's pulling a fast one on us, Sarge.
Who was that nemesis with the eyes.
Yeah, and then Naps didn't fucking notice. Now he's trying to GL, but...
He's out.
Oh my god.
The delivery snake.
Shut up. He's just gonna fucking drive off into the damn sunset, or maybe he'll go pick up another group of people. I don't know. Let's see how Delta 2 does, because they're the last group actually they're trying to sneak up here too. That's brilliant.
At this point, why not? He stopped in the middle of the town. He's going back. Oh no, the barrage of gunfire. The thing is, they won't do anything to it. They have to get really nicely placed shot in the windows.
Yep.
So he's free to just roam around unless one of these guys have AT.
Oh my god.
Times like these make me think that if they allowed that everyone is distracted, which gives Delta 2 just like complete leeway to walk in.
You think he's dead yet? You think he's dead yet?
Everyone turned around in unison.
Did he? Wait, what?
Did you not see? Everyone went to go shoot this guy, and Delta 2 just walked in. And everyone turned around in unison.
What in the goddamn?
Incredible. Please don't tell me you just threw a grenade. Oh.
5D chess plays, yeah, something like that.
5D chess.
Something like that.
They're playing chess while I'm playing Connect 4.
What was... You know, it's okay. Now the last guy trying to crawl in's getting suppressed from the towers. He's gotten hit multiple times. Grenade lands at his face. And he gets knocked out by both that and the gunfire. And then double tap by Delta HQ oddball.
And these always flux. So Whiplash on 8, flux on 8. She's 16 kills between the two of them.
Now there's 3 blue 4 remaining. 11 minutes on the clock. They're gonna probably try to push from the fucking hill. It's over.
Oh, they're already firing from up the hill. Oh, they're smoke pushing.
Oh, yeah. Smoke the fucking giant open ass area. Make my night. Make my goddamn night.
Make my goddamn night, pussy. Oh, look at that, just amassing red foreground.
How's it going?
Smell blood.
It's going. That's for freaking sure. He's even pointing them out.
Oh my god. I wouldn't want to be these 3 blue 4 right now.
I'm just waiting for Op4 to just charge people into a counterattack. I already see that down there with Nemesis and whatnot.
I don't know how many people have
Guardian,
played
no.
Arma PvP. I'm sure you
Not
have
my
had
thing.
one of these situations. When you have an entire force of 20 to 25 running at you,
Yeah.
and you are like 3 or 4 dudes, it's genuinely scary.
Yeah. And then I assume they're just going to stay there for the 10 minutes, to be perfectly honest, as Op4 just pushes units over to counterattack.
All this ammo for 3 people. This is costing the army a lot of money right now.
How much does bullets cost?
Come on, the admins have to know that this is just... I guess because everyone's still being engaged right now.
Yeah.
Op4's literally sending everything over to the castle because it's the only objective to hold.
It's because Op4 running. If Op4 stayed, they probably would go, you know, make a run or...
Yeah.
Someone is down. Someone, they killed someone. They got someone.
With the GLs? Nice.
No, they shot him.
Of course they did. You're right, Dante. That is the main plan. So the admin that controls whether or not they call it early is just messaged in my chat saying the only reason they haven't called it yet is because they find this funny as fuck. And one of the two, or excuse me, one of the 3 blue 4 guys that went down, so they're down to 2.
Is that Marlon?
Yeah.
Hi, Marlon.
Fucking mutant with a random RPK headshot. Now, this is the part where I would joke about Sprazzy channeling his inner Audrey Hotto, but I'm not even going to bother this time.
No, what is it? Last like 3 weeks ago, I'm not entirely sure. I was playing, I played a couple rounds of the NA branch before it went to late segment. I was just shooting.
Oh, he's trying.
It was very good. And there it is. I was just shooting.
There you
randomly.
go.
It was magnified optics, and I was just shooting. I didn't think. I saw a muzzle, and I pointed at it and shot. Shot like 2 or 3 rounds. Yeah. I don't think anything of it. So I imagine I'm scared and I've done my job. I get out of the game. I go look at the AR. I fucking killed someone. Just.
Of course you
It was
did.
completely dark.